Hey Joseph, how you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. I have a little bit of a language arts class for you. It won't be very long, but I want to go over lesson 4, page 13 in your language arts 408. Lesson 4 has about more irregular verbs. You have learned that irregular verbs form their other parts not by adding an ed behind it because they're not regular. So they just simply change their spelling, and they give you a whole list here. So we have break and breaks. If we wanted to do the past form, we wouldn't say braked. Okay, you don't just add ed to it, but we change the spelling to broke. And if it needs a helping verb, we have has, had, or had. Then we say have broken, has broken, or had broken. The same thing with buy or buys. We don't say buyed. He buyed a gallon of milk. He bought a gallon of milk, and he has bought. Draw is drew, he drew a picture and has drawn. Drink, he drank and he has drunk or drank. And so on. These verbs you need to memorize. They're irregular. They don't form their verb form, their past verb tenses, by adding ed. They simply change the spelling, so you need to memorize those. If in the lesson you have a problem with some of these, remember in the back of your light unit, they give you a lot of things, and here they give you all the irregular verbs that you're learning. Okay? They give you the verb form, the past tense, and how to use it with a helping verb. Okay? So if you get stuck with any of these ever, you can always look on page in the back. This reference page is also something you can use wherever you are. You have your months, your days, your measurements, titles of respect, states and their initial or abbreviations, provinces, words in address, being verbs, helping verbs, irregular verbs, pronouns, possessive pronouns, and on the next page you have irregular adjectives that compare. So make full use of this page. It is a good reference page for you to use, to have, and to use while you do your lesson. And you can always look back there to look at this. Okay? So that's your new part of lesson 4. And tomorrow that will be a quiz then for language arts. So if you are done with lesson 4 and you have time, study for your quiz. On your language arts quiz, you will have to make sure you know how to diagram sentences. Remember diagramming sentences. The subject, you have a diagram like this. The subject noun always goes here. Okay? And the verb goes over here. And if you have adjectives that modify this, they come here. Remember, adjectives always modify the nouns. And if you have adverbs, they modify the verbs by asking the question how, when, and where. So make sure you know how to do that. Make sure you know what a verb is. Verbs are action words, so that you can underline them twice, and what subjects are, and what direct objects are. Make sure you know what verb phrases are, and then also make sure that you know your verb forms for lie and lay, and how to use those properly. Which one means to rest? Which one means to put or place? And you have to, if you're not sure, make sure you go back and look. You have that on lesson, actually it was in our previous book, I do believe. And make sure, remember that lie is when you personally yourself are lying down. I'm going to go lie down. The word lay is when you do it to something else. Like I lay the pen on the table. I lay my hat on the desk. So that's when we use lay. But the word lie we use when you actually do it yourself. You lie down. Okay? Be ready for that quiz by Friday. Hope you have a good day. See you next time.